we are seeing a new shift towards businesses that are having to, out of desperation for new business and to carry on with growth into other markets, they are definitely needing to innovate. And in their current home markets too, what's starting to happen is that competition is becoming fierce in all sectors because trade barriers are starting to drop, barriers to entry are starting to drop, and it's really a lot easier than it used to be to start a business and enter a market in this day and age. And I think this has really caused businesses and business leaders to shift their understanding of what their models need to look like and how they can scale and build their models into the future. Innovation is something that should happen organically inside an organization, and I think leaders of organizations should create a culture and a platform within their organizations where team members can be accountable to themselves and to the leadership for creating innovative processes, products and services within an organization. I think if you don't build that culture into your organization, it won't matter how accountable you make people, they will still struggle to innovate. So I think it's really about giving your people the opportunity to innovate, and I think the accountability fits naturally with that if you give them the platform to lay new ideas on the table and to really be innovative team members. I think innovation and innovative have become really in vogue words these days, where people use them just to describe just about anything. But I think traditionally people spoke about innovative products or services, but what we're starting to see now with breeding innovation in organizations, you can have really innovative processes that take what the business was doing and really look at and take a first principles approach to how we can break this down and make it better, radically better or incrementally better by taking a step-by-step approach. So I think innovation, inclusive innovation, values-based leadership and emerging market entrepreneurship are really the efforts to promote this type of thinking are really going to be spread widely with this GSB and GetSmarter relationship, because with taking the programs and courses online, we are going to see a lot more access and a lot more inclusivity around the education and really scaling it outside of the regular confines of a classroom. And the relationship is going to allow students that previously wouldn't be able to access the course, because coming to Cape Town to spend time doing an executive education course is expensive on travel. The courses can be expensive, and having an online flexible medium where students from all over Africa can be empowered through this new type of education, become values-based leaders, learn how to entrepreneur in emerging markets and really innovate their business models, I think is something that's going to go a long way in Africa. Currently at GetSmarter, I'm on the executive committee. I'm Chief Development Officer, and my role is business strategy, market research and relationship management, as well as new business development. And in this, we're leading a large organization here now, and what I've learned through the values-based leadership module is that you really need to understand who you are and the leadership style you want to craft and center the way you lead people around that, because I often see people trying to lead without understanding themselves first, and I think that's a recipe for disaster. So what I've learned at the GSB through the courses that I've done is that you really need to be a humble leader if you want to be a values-based leader. You need to be able to understand that other people have different values that aren't always aligned to yours, and you need to be able to hold that complexity. Leaders that can hold the complexity between their values and the people that they lead's values are, I think, the leaders that are going to do well in this day and age.